Today I'm going to do a little bit of a review on the Lee Auto Drum Powder Measure, which came out not too many months ago, and it's supposed to be more accurate than the adjustable powder charge bars for the Lee powder measures. So these are all just my opinions. Everybody that uses these could have their own opinions, of course, and this is just my experience. This is what you get in the Lee Auto Drum Powder Measure Kit. It has, of course, the powder jug. This jug is the same size as the jug on the classic powder measures. It also comes with two charge drums. The small charge drum is already installed on the powder measure, and it comes with one extra charge. This is the large size drum. It also comes with two keys. The keys, one for each of the two drums. The keys are used to adjust the drum. And the way they work is you insert the key in the drum and you turn the key. Now you can't see it too well, but there are little bitty flats right here. And by turning one flat on the key, it's supposed to change your powder drop approximately 1/10 of a grain. I use Alliant Power Pistol, and I use Ramshot True Blue the most, and that's pretty close. One flat will almost always get me right around 1/10 of a grain. Changing the drums on the Auto Drum Powder Measure is very simple. On one side there is a knob. You just unscrew that knob. You push out, you pull out the one drum and you insert the other drum. Once you have it inserted, of course, you have to put the knob back on. There is an O-ring. You have to make sure that the O-ring is in place, and then you tighten the knob, of course. And now you've got the large size drum in there for rifle cartridges. Basically anything over .223 caliber would be handled by the small or by the large drum. Anything under .223 would be the small drum. When you have the drum out, you can see how the mechanism works. As a case pushes up in your powder funnel die, it'll push up on this lever, and inside here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's sort of a rack and pinion setup. As you push up on the lever, that will cause this rectangle that the drum sets in. It will cause the funnel to go from this position where it picks up powder to this position, which puts the whole over the funnel, and it will drop the powder down into your case. When you reinstall the drum in the powder measure, you have to make sure that this portion where the key goes in is facing forward on the powder measure towards the trip lever here. If you put it in one of the other, it will go in different positions, one of 4 positions, but if it goes in any of the other positions other than that position with that key facing forward towards here, the powder funnel will not operate correctly. If you are installing the powder measure on a turret press, you have to watch how you install the powder measure. I've got this with the trip trigger way out in front, and you can see that as I rotate, it hits the magazine or the primer magazine. So you have to ensure that when you mount it on a turret press, that you have this button sticking out no further than the edge of the press, otherwise it will hit your primer magazine. So not like straight out, sticking far past this vertical edge of the press head, but turn it so that this button is sticking out no further than the edge of the press itself. The auto drum powder measure has a safety feature built in to prevent double charging a case. And I'm going to pull the handle down here, and you watch the drum here. It will not pivot. In other words, it's not dropping powder. In order to get it to drop powder, you have to push down this button and then activate your ram, and now you can see that the powder measure did a drop. If I try to drop another charge, it won't let me drop the charge unless I push that button down again. Once I push the button down, it will allow the drum to turn and drop a charge. This is, like I say, a safety feature built in at Lee to prevent overcharging or a double charge. There are instructions in the book on how to take this button off and eliminate having to push that button each time you want to drop a charge. To eliminate having to push this double charge safety feature to where it will drop powder each and every time you raise your ram, you have to remove this portion with the silver button part and another plastic part here. It's a simple process. It doesn't require any tools. And I've got another powder drum that I'm going to show you that has those eliminated. This is gone, and a short vertical piece here. Now I've got another drum here with those pieces removed. As you can see the difference between the two. The one here has the button on it. This one has that button removed. As I say, the instructions are right in the booklet that comes with the powder measure on how to make that modification. Okay, I've got the powder measure back on there with the safety button removed. Here's the safety button on the other powder measure. It's been removed on the powder measure that's on the press. Now, if you watch, you'll see that each time I pull the lever, you can see the drum turn, and it will do a drop without having to push the button. If you don't remove that button, like I said, you would have to press that button each time you went to drop a charge. This is the way I've been running it right now, without the powder drop safety on, and of course I've been loading a fair amount of years now, and I pay close attention to what I'm doing. I have not had any double drops on the powder measure. Also, just to show you a little bit better on the powder shut off, I have the powder hopper on there to turn it on. You turn one direction, you turn it off by turning the other direction. There's a little screw here, and what I have done is I have, with a felt tip pen, I have marked, when it's this way, I have marked the word on here, and over here, if I turn the drum this direction, it is off. I've got off written with a felt tip pen. Overall, again, why I ordered the drum powder measure, it was because I wasn't happy with the consistency of the adjustable charge bars for the Pro powder measure. I was a lot of times getting 0.2 of a grain, sometimes even slightly more than 0.2 of a grain variance with the Pro powder measures. And so in conclusion, do I think it's a good buy? Yeah, it's a good buy. I like the fact that you can change drums just like you can change the adjustable powder bars. Once you get a drum set for a certain powder and weight, you can mark that drum, put it aside, put a different drum in and a different powder, and you're all set to go. All you gotta do is, double check and make sure it's still right on where it's supposed to be. Saves a lot of time. Would I buy the drum again? Yes, definitely. In fact, I'm going to buy a third one. I'm going to put an auto drum on both my 40s, my die head for 40s, one on the 10, and I'm going to put one on my Lee Pro. I guess that's it for today. I'm sorry it took so long to do another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or anything, put them in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer them, although sometimes it takes me a while to get to those, answer those comments or questions. I do ask that you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I also ask that you subscribe to my channel.